The idea is a very simple one, and the Mamba mentality simply means trying to be the best version of yourself. That's what the mentality means. It means every day you're trying to become better, and it's a constant quest. It's an infinite quest.
Job's not finished. Job finished? No, I don't think so.
What is up, y'all? Today was another night of going to the gym when I was exhausted. I want to try to upload as often as possible, so I might not have too much to say in this video, but just want to get something out. Man, I was working with my coworker in the same department tonight, and he does fitness, but not as like he tracks his calories and stuff like that, but he's not really like as consistent with the working out and stuff like that. But he tracks his calories and stuff. And I was talking to him, I was like, man, because we were both, and no, I'm not sick, my throat is just dry because I was working out. We were talking about how we were both tired, man, and I was like, yo, I really gotta go to the gym. I was like, I don't feel like going to the gym. I really don't want to, but I had to go. I had to build discipline. I told him that. I was like, I had to build discipline. I had to be consistent. And even when I was texting my girl, I was like, I'm really exhausted and stuff, and I don't feel like going, but I'm still gonna go. And I went a little later than I originally wanted to because I had to help my mom with something. But left the house like 1 o'clock instead of 12:40 like I wanted to. But ended up working out because when I went in the gym was mostly empty. Of course, there are people in there, but like the parking lot was pretty much empty, and majority of the machines were empty. Like the bench press there's nobody at the bench press. There's nobody, like all the machines I wanted to use, I was able to use. You know what I mean? And usually when I'm looking for machines, like I know what machines I usually use because you learn. Like obviously, if you're following a workout plan, you go every week, you know where the machines are. But today, I was doing workouts and I was like, you know what? Instead of doing it with dumbbells, they have machines for things I wanted to do. So I was like, let me see if there's machines. I was able to actually walk around and find machines that I didn't even know were there because it was that empty. I was able to walk around and, you know what I'm saying, do what I had to do. And usually I feel a little self-conscious of just walking around the gym and looking around for machines because in my head I'm thinking, oh, people are just looking at me. People think I'm looking at them, but I'm not even looking at them. I'm looking for machines. But today I didn't care. I was just doing what I would do. The thing I gotta realize when it comes to the gym, at least majority of the time, people don't care what you're doing. All right, there might be some weird people who are like, yo, why is she working out like that and stuff like that. I'm not talking about people who are being helpful. That might, like, you know, when you're finished your set, they might pull to the side and be like, hey, you know, I really feel like you should do it this way. Like, not saying people like that, because those people are helpful. Like, you know, take constructive criticism. Like, okay, that's how I avoid injuries. I mean, that's how I do it the right way to get the most out of the workout. I talk about people who are just like, oh, what's he doing? What's he doing? Ha ha ha. Like those type of people. But people usually don't care at all what you're doing. They're focused on their workout. Some people have their own like demons that they're trying to fight. Like, when I say demons, I mean like things going on in the day, things that like are really bothering them, and they go to the gym to kind of work it out and get that frustration out. You know, of course, you got people who are on NoFap and trying to transmute that energy into a workout and stuff, like me. But people usually focus on what they're doing. They don't really care about you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and I tell my girl this too. Like, my girl was feeling she's mostly watching this, but I had to tell her, like, because she was feeling a little self-conscious about working out at the gym, about like people seeing what she's doing and stuff like that. I was like, don't worry about those people. You know, just focus on you. I've told her, like, she's a beautiful girl. She's gonna get looked at by guys anyway. Just do what you do. Dress in a way that you're comfortable, and just focus on what you're doing. You focus on getting those gains, focus on reaching your body goals. Like, just focus on that. Don't don't let the outside noise bother you. Don't let the outside noise, like I'm just putting AirPods, putting noise canceling, and then cancellation, just do your thing. But yeah. So I'm going in different topics. The point is, I worked out, and when I get home, it's gonna be like 2:27, which is really good because I really thought I was gonna be home at like 3 and take a shower and then head to bed like close to 4 o'clock, which is not good. But I'm getting home at like 2:20, so like at 2:20, so take a shower. By the time I get, I'll be like close to 3 o'clock, which is perfectly fine because it's my last workout for the week anyway, so I can sleep in a little bit more tomorrow morning. But yeah, that being said, I will catch y'all next one. Your brother Aaron out. Peace.